It's how to reference a website. So I'm working away on my HSA website. I'm reading the various different topics about noise, and I'm rewording what noise means. I'm copying the legislation as is because that's okay to do, and then there's an external link to the European agency that gives you more information about noise reduction and control. So say, for example, I start here and I want to reference this website. So I've reworded this, okay? I cannot copy and paste text from from a website to a document. That's called plagiarizing. But what I can do is reword this document in my own words, pick up a reference and copy it into the document. So I'm just going to go back to my document and I'm going to put the reference in there. Now, you've referenced where you took this work, but you can bring it a step further and use the Harvard referencing system to actually reference your document properly. So if I'm normally on home, if I come over to references here, you have citations and bibliography. So you have to insert a citation. But I've got to make sure the style is Harvard up here. So it's Harvard that we're looking for. And now I'm going to insert a citation. So I'm going to add a new source. And I'm going to make sure that the type of source is a website, because you have other options: books, journals, articles, sound recording, film, interview, and so on. But for in this instance, it's a website that we're referencing. Now, in a lot of websites, especially the newspaper ones, there are authors and dates that they wrote the document. But in this instance, there is no author on the HSA website. If I go back and have a look, there's no author of this document. It's all coming from the HSA. So I'm just going to reference it as the HSA. So I'm just going to type in the HSA here as the author. Now the web page is also the HSA, and they have published this in 2024 because the HSA website is live. And the year I accessed it is 2024, December, today's date, 4th, and now I'm going to copy in the URL. And my reference appears like this: just the name of the author and the year it was, the year that it was created. Now, I'm going to put in a little bit of a different reference here to the exposure action valves. And this is about, you know, the lower exposure and the upper exposure. So if the noise is measured with a noise measuring tool and it's above 85 decibels, you're supposed to put in control measures. And if it's above 87, the job has to be stopped. Okay, so I took that information off the Health Service website. So now I am going to reference this one. And again, there's no author, it's just the Health Service. So I'm going to insert the citation, add new source, and I'm going to copy in that big long URL so I don't lose it. Okay, so I'm just going to copy it in there. And then I'm going to come over here to author, HSE, and the name of the web page is HSE, and the year that they published that is, let me see, seem to have a published year on it. Okay, it's just general information. So I'm just going to put in 2024. I accessed it in 2024, month and the date. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back and check this again, because even though it looks okay, it's not okay. Okay, that is better. So if I come down here again now and see if there's noise at work, and I'm just going to pick up the reference again because it didn't open right the first time. So I'm just going to do Control A here and paste it in and click OK. And then I've got a second reference. And then at the very bottom then, when I've everything done, I'm going to create a bibliography. And I'm going to come down here to bibliography and I'm just going to click on this. and look what happens. Bibliography puts everything in automatically for you. So give that a go and see how you get on. Thank you.